Hello everybody, it's Mike here at Game From Scratch, announcing another Humble Bundle for game developers. This one is the Humble RPG Game Dev Bundle, and I will get into exactly what that means in a second. First, I want to start with a little bit of a conversation that might set the tone for things here. Because something appears on this channel doesn't necessarily mean I endorse it. It doesn't mean I don't endorse it. I generally will give you my opinion during the comments. But I just want to make clear right up front that something that I'm covering it because I think it is of interest for game developers, not because I think you should necessarily buy it. I think I may have set the tone with that comment, but I just wanted to get that out of the way up front. I cover all kinds of technologies, all kinds of sales, all kinds of packages. It does not mean I am telling you to go out and buy them. Okay, so that warning out of the way, let's jump in and take a look exactly what the Humble RPG Game Dev Bundle is, and we'll talk about whether you personally should buy it or not. So first off, what exactly is a Humble Bundle in the first place? Humble Bundle is a charity store. So basically the whole idea is they package like-minded software or games or media or whatever together into a bundle and sell it to you, the consumer. Now the key here is you can partition out how the profits are made to various different charities. And you even have the option of specifying your own charity in the end. So say you want to give 30% to charity, 30% to the original developer, and 40% to Humble Bundle, you can do that if you wish. And it's a cool business model, and I've kind of found myself buying more and more stuff on Humble Bundle. There are some great deals here, and that's why I continue to cover this stuff. And the other thing about it is done in tiers. So you pay like $1, you get the buck tier stuff. Then there might be a second and a third tier at higher prices. For each additional tier, you get all of the subsequent stuff. So if you buy stuff at the second tier, you get all of the contents at the first tier without having to pay any additional money. Okay, so that is the basics of Humble Bundle explained. Let's look exactly at what the RPG Game Dev Bundle is. And this is for a bunch of RPG Maker assets of vastly varying quality. I have a few of these from previous bundles, and you will find some of the pixel art is very, very small, 8x8 or 16x16 pixels. Some of it is 64x64. Some of it is a completely different art style. Just do be aware of that. You're going to get a bit of a mishmash of stuff, but some of the stuff is also very, very high quality. So at the $1 tier, so you give them $1, you get the RPG game Humans and Monsters Sprite Pack, the Weapons and Armor Icon Pack, the GUI Icons Pack, the 2D hand-painted Grasslands Tile Set, 2D hand-painted Town Tile Set, 2D hand-painted Interior Tile Set, the Time Fantasy Animal Sprite Pack, and the Orcs and Beasts Sound Effects Pack. So all of that is yours for $1. And if you're interested, you can click any one of these. It will drill down and tell you exactly what is in it, including the actual resolution of each tile or each content. So if you are interested in knowing exactly what an asset is, click down into it and it will show you more information. I'm not going to go into any more detail on any of the assets here. So if you're interested in learning more about an individual asset, make sure to go to the page, click, and you can drill down for more details. All right, so the next tier up, very strangely priced tier at $16.64. Generally, they're more staggered. So it would normally go like $1, $8, $16, for example. This time it went $1, $16.64, and then we'll see the next price tier in a second. In this tier, you get all of tier 1 again, plus you get the RPG game UI elements pack, the top-down tile pack, the overworld tile set pack, the Tiny Heroes Armies Sprite pack, RPG Inventory Icons pack, the RPG Items Retro pack, the Monsters Time Fantasy RPG Sprite pack, the RPG Dungeon Tile Sets plus 2 bonus characters pack, the Skill Icon pack, the 2D hand-painted Dungeon Tile Set pack, the Medieval Fantasy Sound Effects pack, the Inventory SFX bundle. And then we go to the next tier priced at $20. So at $3 and let's see, 36 cents more, you then get all of the above plus the 2D game art bundle, the Cartoon RPG Characters 1, 2D Characters bundle, 7 Souls RPG Graphics Icon Pack, Pixel Character Collection Volume 1, 80 Characters with Animation Pack, 2D Isometric Tile Pack, Pixel Hero Base, Fantasy RPG Tile Set Pack. I have that. It's fun. Pixel Effects Collection Volume 1, Pixel Sound Collection, Battle RPG Music, the Game Music Stingers, and UI SFX Pack Pack 2. Pack was not my wording, it's actually written. And the Magic Spell SFX bundle. And that's it. That is the full thing. You decide how money is going to be split out. In this particular case, the charity of the recommended charity is Child's Play. a good charity. Well, it's well audited and well supported, so it actually is a viable and real charity. And one question you probably have at this point in time is, well, I don't use RPG Maker. Are these assets still useful to me? And the answer is yes. You very much can use these assets in whatever game engine you want. So you do not have to use them directly in RPG Maker. So there's a pretty good collection of stuff there. If you're looking to make a 2D RPG game, you've got sound effects, you've got monsters, you've got tile sets. So hey, what's to not like here? Well, there is a reason I gave my disclaimer at the beginning of this video. And don't get me wrong, I'm actually not recommending against this pack. I just want you to be very aware of one huge negative about it. And let's head on over. This is a Reddit discussion board about it. And one of the things that keeps coming up is the license. And that license it's important. Okay, so here we are. We're over on the Game Dev Market website looking at their professional license, which is what you get under this pack. And the one line that is very, very, very much tripping people up is license line 4B. So the license being seller grants to GDN, and GDN grants to the purchaser a non-exclusive perpetual license to... And then you can have it unlimited use for personal use. So if this is just for your own projects, have at it. No problem right there. But if you're looking at creating a product with it that you're actually going to sell or distribute, this one is important. Use the licensed assets in any derived work as part of either one non-monetized media product or one monetized medium product, which in either case is, and then the rest of that. So that is a kicker. And that is just stupid. Now, this one isn't too bad. Now, if it just says, okay, you can only use this for one monetized product, you're paying $30. You got a bunch of assets for a single game for $30. Yeah, okay, I can see it. And then you have to go and relicense whatever you used for a subsequent follow-up or a sequel or whatever. It's not the ideal license, but it's livable. But the problem is non-monetized products use up the license. And this is an or. So if you create a product using this sprite set and you distribute it for a game jam, yeah, there goes your license. So then if you want to use it for a commercial product after the fact, you can't. So that's why people are really kind of hung up on this bundle. And I'm there with them. I think that license right there, even, I don't know, you're kind of creating a poison pill by using these assets in any way whatsoever in a commercial product and kind of even in a game jam situation. So if you found yourself, I don't know, if you released these assets out there and then, ended up creating a game later and they searched and found you, they could find you in breach and sue your butt off. Now, I don't necessarily think it's ever going to happen, but whenever I see a poison pill type thing in a license, it raises all kinds of alarm bells for me. Now, again, do be aware, if you're using this for personal use, so basically you're just making games for yourself that you are not distributing, it is a great package. It gives you the ability to, start out with a huge volume of assets to draw from. Even if the assets are very, very random in quality and are basically just zipped folders of stuff in them, it definitely gives you a bit of a head up if this is the kind of genre you are working for. But if you are looking to use these assets commercially, be sure to read that license very, very, very carefully. And that is why I don't necessarily full out recommend just picking these up. I do recommend, if you are interested, you be sure to check that license very closely. At the same time, it is a huge collection of stuff that if you are looking for creating or prototyping 2D RPG games, it is definitely worth your interest. For $20, you get quite a bit of high quality content there. Like I said, I have used some of these things for tutorials in the past, which apparently are in breach of license, which I guess I gotta learn from, even though I never distributed them, so I think I should be okay. It is one of those things that you really kind of want to be careful of, those licensing things. So even if you're in a situation like me, where you just create tutorials using these assets, you kind of get into an iffy license there, even not distributed. So I can't wholeheartedly recommend this particular package because of that license, but you see what you've got here. And if you're definitely looking just for assets for your own personal project, this could be a great resource. But again, if you're looking to make a commercial product, be careful. That's all I'm saying. It's just be careful. But at the same time, Humble Bundle is a great thing. These resources and bundles are often quite amazing, and I wouldn't be surprised to see these assets show up again. I've already seen a number of them in a previous bundle. And again, they all had a crap license then too, so I guess I should have paid more attention back then. So that is the Humble RPG Game Dev Bundle. What do you think? Is that license just a deal breaker for you? Or, you know, you're going to pick it up? Let me know. Comments down below. I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.